Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of New Hampshire Alive. And today we will be hiking the Flume Gorge. It's supposed to be an excellent hike. Believe it or not, I live in New Hampshire and I've been here most of my life, and I've never actually paid to actually hike through the gorge itself. So it's going to be an experience for me and you, our viewers. So thanks for joining us, and why don't we just get to it.
In 2003, a hunter came across two dead interlocked bull moose. He called Fish and Game because he realized the scope of his find. The two doomed moose now live in infamy as their likenesses, embraced forever, travel around as an exhibit titled Forever Locked Moose. This map outlined our day's adventure. We were going to see the Covered Bridge, Table Rock, the Flume Gorge, Avalanche Falls, Liberty Gorge, the Centennial Pine Bridge and Pool, Wolf Den, and the Glacial Boulders. It was all coming up in an hour-and-a-half hike, which Nicholas and I enjoyed immensely.
We have purchased our tickets, and we came through the door, and the first sign we saw was this one right here. Now, I couldn't quite believe that they gave us an option of taking a bus or walking. But since this is New Hampshire Alive and we're supposed to be outdoorsy and adventurous, we decided to take the bus. No, just kidding. We're walking. Our first viewpoint gives us a panoramic picture of the famous covered bridge that straddles the river. And as you just saw, the bussers are missing all this because they're sitting on their seats talking on their cell phones.
Covered bridges like this one were once called kissing bridges because they offered darkness and concealment to the loving couples who ventured within. Well, I always wondered where the Pemi River started. Now I know, because I'm looking at it right here.
Behind me you will see Table Rock, which is one of the first attractions you come to while you're on the Flume Gorge hike. It does look like an interesting place to kind of jump in and sit down and maybe relax in the sun while you're in the nice cool river. However, you've got to be mindful with these New Hampshire lakes because a lot of the rocks are slippery, and if you sit down on top of the rock, you may find yourself all the way in the bottom of the gorge. So be careful and stay out of the rivers. There are signs posted everywhere for your safety to remind you of this fact. This is really cool walking through the Flume Gorge. It's really loud. I don't know if you can hear the river, but it's thunderous as it roars by us. I'm talking really loud just to get the audio onto the video now. You can see all the right up at the top there. It's really way too high for you to see, I think, on camera, but you can see the layers as over the millions of years the water has eroded down the rock. I'm sure geologists have a field day with this area. So now it's starting to get a little damper, and I'm gonna flip you guys around. You can start to see up ahead of us the falls. Starting to come up in elevation, and as we do, we run into many more magnificent falls. Behind me is a structure, or I should say a natural occurring structure that they call the pulpit. There's still many more stairs to climb, but behind me you'll see Avalanche Falls, and there are many people just standing behind me on the stairs here, getting wet and just marveling at the falls itself. It's really a magnificent sight. We've just passed the Cascade Brook and the Liberty Falls, and we are now on our way down to a location that is called the Pool. That sounds very exciting, and I'm wondering if we are allowed to actually swim in that area. It is getting kind of warm out here, so we'll see if we get that privilege or not.
Before getting to the pool, we took one last look at Liberty Gorge from below.
Well, as you can see from the view behind me, that we are not going to be swimming in the pool. The pool is a 40-foot deep area in the river that was formed about 25,000 years ago. Unfortunately, although it does look like a great place to swim down there, unfortunately it's about a 100-foot drop off this cliff right behind me to get down to it. So if you wonder why my eyes are moving back and forth, is I'm looking in my camera lens so I can actually see what I'm looking at behind me, which is what you're looking at, which is kind of odd. But if you were here watching me, you would understand the whole scenario. So right behind me here, you can see 100-foot drop off down to the pool. Very nice.
I just dropped my phone.
On my foot. You're lucky it fell on my foot.
Okay, it's so ow.
Jake, move your head. Jake, you're just lucky.
So here we are, out in the middle of the woods, on the side of a mountain, in the middle of New Hampshire, going through a huge rock cave. What do we find inside the rock cave? People with their cell phones.
You took the hard way?
Yeah. Let's go in though. Here we go.
Wait, what? You went through this way.
Yeah, but how am I gonna squeeze through that?
Oh, Nicholas, you just
Okay.
put dirt all over me.
I've switched to night shot
Wait, is that
because
the way you're supposed to go?
I'm in this dark cave called the Wolf's Den, and there's a bunch of people up in front of me, but they're stuck and they can't get out. And let's see what's happening up there, because it sounds like it could be very exciting.
There is no way I'm going to get over this. Then go that way.
Oh, that's what all the excitement's about.
That doesn't look good. Jacob got through here? Yep. Here, Nick.
Okay, I see the feet, and the feet are disappearing.
Ow!
Well, this night shot thing on my camera is pretty cool. And looks like the person with the stuck chest found their way out. And I'm going to follow. So I'm going to have to shut you off and put you somewhere safe. But we'll be right back with you, so don't go away.
Okay.
I'm coming out here, and it's pretty tight.
A little narrower than the other one.
And
Yeah, you can probably fit.
there's someone next to me.
It's not as
Hey.
bad as Purgatory Chasm. Oh yeah, that was
Oh yeah, we were in that one a few months ago.
pretty wild.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Westport, Mass.
Oh, cool. Would be helpful if I had both hands, but because of my passion and determination for filming, I did it all with one hand. So that was pretty cool. Wolf's Den. Got to do it. Got to love it. The two mountains behind me, to your left is Mount Liberty, and right behind me with the rock face is Mount Flume. They're two of the New Hampshire 4,000 footers. It's a great actually through hike. If you want to try to do it in one day, you can do it, but it takes between 8 and 12 hours for a moderate hiker to do it. It is some pretty extreme terrain once you're up there, so make sure if you ever do it, you're prepared very well.
And before you leave for the day, I would highly suggest seeing this very well done 20-minute film on the Flume Gorge and the surrounding area.